Yes, people, a very, very happy evening to all of you. Thank you so much. So, guys, we started with a brand new chapter in the last class, which was accounting for issue of share capital. So, guys, with this, for the very first time, you got introduced to company. Yes or no? Yes. In India, if you want to do business, the business needs to have a form or body in which you can operate the business. Yes or no? Yes. So, in 11th standard, the first form or a body to operate the business you learned. What was that? Doing business in the form of sole proprietorship concern. Then in 12th standard, in volume 1, you came across another way or another way of operating the business, which is partnership form of doing business. Yes or no? Now, the third form or a body in which you can operate the business is company. What is it? Company. Yes or no? Okay. So what is a company? A company also is referred to as a joint stock company. It's an entity, it's an enterprise which is registered under either Companies Act 2013 or any prior Companies Act. So prior to 2013 Act, which act was existing? Companies Act 1956. So any company which is registered under the current act or under any of the previous act, for the purpose of complying with the law, they have to comply with all the provisions of 2013 Act, which means even if the company is registered in the Companies Act 1956, they still have to comply with the rules and regulations laid down under Companies Act 2013. Got it? Not got it? In case of sole proprietorship business, there is no need of agreement. There is no need of registering the entity with the government authority. Got it? Not got it? So today morning, if I have the idea of doing the business, I can be up and running with my business. Nobody will stop me. No need to do any registration. That is sole proprietorship business. Correct? But for partnership business, can you do that way? No. Today, if I've got an idea of doing the business, I cannot start the business just like that. The Partnership Act says that it is compulsory for you to have the agreement, either in oral or in writing. But agreement is must. Registration is not required for partnership firm. Got it? Not got it? Okay. Third is company. Today I got the idea of doing the business. Can I start the business just like that? No. I need to register the company. I need to incorporate the company. Another name for registration is incorporation. I need to register the company with the authority. Which authority? Government authority. Which government authority? MCA, Ministry of Corporate Affairs. What is that? I'll discuss probably in the next class. Okay. Company is said to be a legal person not having any physical existence. Guys, concentrate here. Prem here. Now, company is called as an artificial person. Why did law give the company a status of being called as artificial person? So that the company can buy the property, sell the property in its name. So that the the company can enter into contract in its own name. So that the company can sue somebody or be sued. So for multiple reason, we wanted to give the status of artificial person to the company, because there are certain things which only person can do. There are certain things which only a person can do. Buying of a property, only a person can do. But company is not a natural person. So we had to give them a title of being called as artificial person. Got it? Not got it? It also enjoys the status of separate legal entity. So whenever the compliance is done, whenever the accounting is done, it is done from the standpoint view of company, not from the view of shareholders. Got it? Not got it? Then perpetual existence. What is the meaning of perpetual existence? Perpetual succession. The problem with the partnership business is that if there are three partners ABC, if C dies, the firm has to close. If the firm should not close upon the death of the partner, what are they supposed to do? In the partnership deed, where in partnership deed? In the death clause. In the death clause, they have to mention a line telling that even if one of the partner dies, still the firm will continue. Like that, when dialogue has to be stated in the partnership deed. If they forget to state that, the firm has to be dissolved. The firm has to be dissolved. So it was the biggest threat, because a lot of people who are doing partnership business may not be aware of such clause, and because of which they will end up dissolving the firm. So here, company law said that we are having nothing called as agreement here. There is nothing called as partnership deed here, company deed here. Hence, while registering, by default, all the company will enjoy perpetual existence. Means what? Even if the owner comes and goes means not from home he comes and goes home back. Comes and goes means what? Whether the person is alive or dead, whether the person is a normal person or a lunatic person, whether the person is solvent or insolvent, the business will continue. Whether Mukesh Ambani is alive or died, the company will not stop doing its business. The company will keep on continuing its business operation. Got it? Not got it? So the death of any shareholder or the owner, lunacy of any owner, bankruptcy of its any owner will not affect the going concern of the business. The business will still keep continuing. Got it? Not got it? Okay. Then we discussed management ownership. Mukesh Ambani is both management and ownership. So if you invest in Reliance Industries Limited, you are called as shareholders, you are called as members, you are called as owners. Just because you're owner, can you go and participate in management? Do you think Mukesh Ambani sir will ask permission every single day? Can I do this? Can I do that? No, that is not practically possible. Because if that happens, no, decision making cannot be taken on time. Hence, all of us put together, we elect one representative who will be sitting as a director in the organization. And we give all the power to that person to make decision on our behalf. Got it? Not got it? So sometime all owners, not sometime, it's all the time, all the owners are not participating in the management. So all the owners will elect one or two or three people to be a management and to do decisions on behalf of the shareholders. Got it? Not got it? Then we discussed about common seal. What is common seal? It is basically the official signature of the company. So prior to 2015, having a common seal was compulsory. After 2015, having common seal has been made optional. So if you have common seal apnina, you need to affix the common seal on all the official document signed by the company. Got it? Not got it? So today some companies don't have the common seal. They have the normal ink seal, which is representing the signature of the company. Clear or not clear? Okay. Then also I told you, there is a concept of share capital. There's something called as share capital. What is meant by share capital? What is a capital? Capital is money required to start the company. Money required to start the company. Why are we calling this as share capital? This capital is not contributed by one person. It is being contributed by multiple person. It is being shared by multiple people. Hence it is called as share capital. Got it? Not got it? Now, there's one fundamental problem with the people. I have very less money to invest. I have very less money to invest in the company. You know how much money I have to invest in the company? Only 10 rupees. I have 10 rupees with me. I want to invest in a business. I want to invest in a business. Can I take the 10 rupee and invest in sole proprietorship business? Tell me no. எங்கிட்ட பாக்கெட்ல 10 ரூபாய் இருக்கு. அந்த 10 ரூபாய் வச்சு I want to invest in any company. Oh, 10 ரூபாய் is looking very chiller cheap. Okay, I'll upgrade myself. I have 120 rupees. I have 120 rupees. With this 120 rupees, can I buy can I contribute to the capital of a sole proprietorship business? Not possible. Okay, I have 10 rupee. I have 120 rupee. I want to contribute to the capital of partnership business. Possible? Not possible? Not possible. Impossible it is. But people wanted to invest. No. Therefore, the company law came out with the concept of shares. What is shares? The total share capital of the company got divided into smaller unit called as shares, so that people even having less money in hand can invest in any company. Got it? Not got it? So how does this concept of share capital works? So like how you buy a chocolate has got a particular price to it, a selling price. Got it? Not got it? Like that, a share is being made as a product here. The share capital is there. No, the share capital is made as a product. In the product, a value has been allocated. Like for buying a chocolate, when value is allocated, what value? Sale value, selling price. Like that, a value has been allocated here, which is the face value. This is called as FV, face value. Don't say fair value. It is face value. Fair value ka meaning is different. Face value ka meaning is different. If I multiply these both, I will get total share capital. What will I get? Total share capital. So total share capital of my company, let's suppose it is 10 lakh rupees. How much it is? 10 lakh rupees. Now, the value of one share in my company, the face value of one share in my company is 10 rupee. Can you please tell me how much number of shares do I have? 1 lakh shares. Any big difficulty? This is called as number of shares. Multiplied by face value, I will get total share capital. I'll get total share capital. Now, what is meant by face value? What is meant by face value? Can somebody tell me? Face value ka another name is nominal value. What is it called as? Nominal value. So what is meant by face value or nominal value? This is the base price, right? It is a base price for this particular product. In the share order base price வேணும் இல்லையா? இப்போ இந்த பேனா மார்க்கெட்ல வாங்க போனீங்கன்னா, what is the minimum price that they will charge from you? Minimum what they will charge? I'm talking about the pen. What will be the minimum price of this? Cost. இந்த பேனா தயாரிக்கிறதுக்கு to manufacture this pen, what cost I incurred, that minimum I'll charge from my customer. No, tell me. No, I'm a manufacturer of this pen. What will I charge minimum from the customer? The cost that I've incurred to manufacture this pen, minimum I will charge. Yes or no? So like that, this face value is the minimum value of the shares. This is the minimum cost of the share. Got it? Not got it? This is the base price of the share. Got it? Not got it? So with the number of shares, if I multiply face value, I'll get total share capital. So in my company, how many shares do I have? I have 1 lakh shares. The beauty of this is what you know. If I want to just buy one shares, I can buy. Even if I want to buy one share, I can buy. Means what? If I buy one share of 10 rupee each, how much is the capital that I'm contributing? I'm contributing 10 rupee capital. I'm contributing 10 rupee capital. To make this possible, to make this dream of millions of people possible, that yes, I want to be called as investor, this concept of share was introduced. Got it? Not got it? Tell no. Are you able to understand why the concept of shares has come into picture? This is one advantage. Even if I want to buy one share of any company, if I want to contribute a small capital in any company, this is possible only because of the concept of shares. Second, imagine I have 1000 shares of any company. I have 1000 shares of any company, which means what? This much proportionate capital I have invested in my company. Imagine it is 10 rupee. How much did I invest in total? 10,000 rupees in total I've invested in one company. Now I'm in urgent need of money. How much money I need? 2,000 rupees I need. So now the beauty of the shares is what you know. I can sell a part of this to somebody else. So out of this 2,000 shares, I will sell it to somebody else. The price can be 10 also. The price can be 11 also. The price can be 12 also. The price can be 50 also. The price can be 100 also. The price can be 200 also. It can be anything. I'm keeping 12 rupees. So what is the selling price, people? It is 2,000 shares. Sorry. 200 shares. 200 shares I'm selling. 2,400. 2,400 is the money that I've recovered by selling the shares. So two things happened here. Do you observe? If you observe here, two things has happened here. One, because of the concept of shares, I'm able to sell part of my investments to somebody else. And I can raise the money wherever required. Whenever I require, I can get the money back. Second, this concept of share is given an opportunity to earn money. 10 rupee worth of share, I sold it for 12 rupee. How much profit did I make? 2 rupee. This concept of earning would not be possible. The concept of share was not existing. So because of the existence of the share concept, how many advantages happening? Three things I told you. One, even though I have 10 rupee, still I can invest in any company. That possibility was there because of the concept of shares. Second, whatever shares I have purchased, a part of that, if I have to sell to raise funds for my own self, I can sell the part of the shares. Third, this created an opportunity for people like us to earn some additional source of income. This is all possible only because of the concept of shares. Got it? Not got it? Tell no. Online people, tell no. Any problem here? So are you clear with the term shares? Shares. So what is the meaning of share? Share is nothing but share in the capital. The total capital is zero. In that I have contributed some capital. So I have some share in that capital. That is called as share. Share in capital. Second, share means what? Share in profit of the company is called as share. So whatever is the total capital of the organization, in that this part of share belongs to me. This is nothing but the percentage of my holding in that company. Percentage of my ownership in that company is called as shares. Got it? Not got it? And the person who's investing the capital in the organization is called as a shareholder. What is he called as? Shareholder. The person who's invested the shares, the person who's invested in the shares of that company is called as shareholder. Shareholder ka another name is member. Typically is the owner. Typically is the owner. Got it? Not got it? Till this we discussed in the last class. Yes or no? Now, difference between partnership and company. I'll discuss not now, a bit later. Now we're stepping into the next concept. What are the different types of company? Under Companies Act 2013, there are in total 3 types of company. First is called as OPC. What is OPC standing for? Open your mouth and respond. OPC means one person company. I want every single person to open your mouth and respond. OPC is standing for one person company. Second is private limited company. Last one is public limited company, which is called as public company. Prior to Companies Act 2013, which act was there? Before Companies Act 2013, which act was there? Companies Act 1956. To be very honest, under the Companies Act 1956, we had only two type of company. One was private company, second was public company. There was no concept of OPC in Companies Act 1956. A lot of people complained, telling that I don't want to form a sole proprietorship business. Why? Because in sole proprietorship business, the liability of the owner is unlimited. So I want my liability to be limited. That option is available only in company. But in company, you're telling only two options available. One is private, second is public. In private company, minimum there should be two owners. Minimum there should be two promoters. Owners who start the company are called as promoters. If owner is starting the business, it is called as promoter. Kalpavriksha Academy ka promoter, who is it? Me. Got it, not got it. FFLA ka promoter, who it is? Me and my mom. Got it, not got it. So therefore, for a private company, there should be a minimum of two owners to start the business, two promoters to start the business. Whereas if you want to start a public company, there should be minimum of 7 promoter. So OPC people complain, I want to do this business single-handedly. But in these two, you want minimum 2 owners. Where will I get the second owner? Where will I get 6 owners? So that was the biggest pain point in Companies Act 1956, which got addressed in Companies Act 2013. In Companies Act 2013, they created one more type of company called as OPC, where a single person can also be called as a company, can form a company. Got it? Not got it? So OPC, name itself says that one person company. One person company. Why they have mentioned the word one person? Because company means what? What is meant by company? A group of people is called as company. A group of people is called as company. So how can one person be a company? Purida. So they have specifically added 1% as a prefix to the name company so that we can identify easily that this company is not a group of people. It is only one single owner of this entity. Got it? Not got it? Now, let's try to understand a bit more about OPC, one person company. One person company is a company. One person company is a company which has only one natural person as a member or a shareholder. Section 2, bracket 62 means what? Subsection 62. What is it called as? Section 2, subsection 62 of the Companies Act 2013 defines one person company as one person company means a company which has only one person as member. Member means what? Owner. Owner means what? Shareholder. Now my question goes to all of you. This dialogue, what is written here? Is it meaning or definition? Online people, either definition or meaning. When they say section 2, subsection 2 is telling the meaning apnina, Apana, this is definition for you. Means what? If somebody is asking you to quote, definition means you have to quote this line as it is without altering a single letter. Forget word. I'm telling without altering a single letter. As it is, you have to write down. Got it, not got it. Meaning means what? You can write whatever you want to write as long as it is making sense. Now, what is section 2? Section 2 is nothing but a place where the meaning of so many terms is being elaborately explained. For example, you have dictionary, no? In dictionary, how do they arrange the words? In alphabetical order, A, B, C, D, and so that it becomes very easy for you to go and search. So like that, if I want to know what is the meaning of certain terms in the company, because there will be terms, there will be a lot of new terminology. So I want to know what is the meaning of this. So all the meaning of new terminology is explained where? In Companies Act. It is under section 2. If you go and take section 2, multiple things they have explained. Section 2, subsection 1 is giving meaning of something. Section 2, subsection 2 is giving meaning of something else. Section 2, subsection 3 is giving meaning of something else. Like that, full section 2 is nothing but meaning of some terms or the other. Got it, not got it. Some definition or the other. Got it, not got it. Okay. Under that, Rule 3 of Companies Incorporation Rule 2014 talks about the rules of one person company. Adadu, there is one thing called as Companies Act. In Companies Act, lot of things at the general level they have specified. In that, you have a lot of doubts. The clarification of that is given where? In a separate book called as Rule Book. In Rule 3 of Companies Incorporation Rule 2014, they've explained what is one person company, what is acceptable as one person company, and what is not acceptable as one person company. A detailed explanation of that is given in the rule. Got it, not got it. So there is something else called as act. There's something called as act. There's something called as rules. Both are different. Can I continue now? Now, what is the first condition for one to qualify as OPC? Only a natural person, being an Indian citizen and a resident in India can form OPC or can be a nominee of one person company. 3 points they are highlighting here. If you want to start a OPC, one, you have to be a natural person. Second, you have to be an Indian citizen. Third, you should be a resident of India. All three has different meaning. Natural person, Indian citizen, resident of India. These three conditions has to be qualified if you want to start an OPC in India. What is meant by natural person? Who is natural person? Human being created by God is called as natural person. Only a natural person can start OPC. Okay, my question to all of you. Pratik Jain, natural person, can I start OPC? Yes. Anita ma'am, natural person, can she start OPC? Yes. You guys, any one of you, natural person, can you start OPC? Yes. First condition satisfied. Okay. Fortunes Fund Learning Academy is one entity. Kalpavriksha Academy is one more entity. Reliance Industries Limited is one more entity. All these are entity. All these are artificial person. Can they start OPC? Can they start OPC? Not possible. So already an existing enterprise, which is already called as artificial person, somebody who's already existing as artificial person, can they start as OPC? Not possible. Got it? Not got it? Tell no. Okay. First condition satisfied. Second condition, you have to be an Indian citizen. How are you guys Indian citizen? By birth. By birth, you are Indian citizen. If not by birth, how will I get Indian citizenship? By applying for citizenship. Yes or no? For example, Chris Gayle wants to start. You know Chris Gayle, all of you? Who's Chris Gayle? Universe boss. Oh my God. Tell in a language that people can understand. Cricketer. Very good. Which country? West Indies. Very good. He's a West Indian player. Those who don't know cricket, he's a cricketer. West Indian cricketer. Okay, va? West Indian illa. West Indies cricketer. Indian tappaidam. West Indies cricketer. Now, he wants to start an OPC in India. Possible, not possible? Possible. Chris Gayle is a natural person. Yes or no? Second, he has to be Indian citizen. So by birth, he is not Indian citizen, but he can apply Indian citizenship. If he applies and that says that yes, he is an Indian citizen, means he can form OPC. Second condition also satisfied. Third, what is the condition? He should be a resident of India. For you to be resident of India, law will tell that you have to be living in India for stipulated period. What is it? Okay. Now I'm not going into detail. There are a number of days. There are few number of days. If you are staying in India for those number of days, you will be called as resident of India. You will be called as a resident of India. Means what? You are a person who is residing in India. Some people, what happened? No, they leave the country and go. 1 year, 2 year, 3 year also, they will not come back. Imagine Pratik sir, after 5 years, permanently settled in Australia. I'm not coming to India only. If I come to India, I come to only India for 1 week. Chumma, I'm telling. Don't get serious. Chumma, I'm telling. I'm not going anywhere. I'm coming to India only for 1 week, 10 days. Am I a resident of India? No. I'm called as non-resident of India. I'll be called as NRI. What is meaning of NRI? Non-resident Indian. Means what? I'm an Indian, but I'm not residing in India. Got it? Not got it? So if I'm residing in India for a stipulated period, for a set period, that set period is defined by the law. I'm not getting into that. Law will tell you, if this many number of days you are in India, you are called as resident of India. அதோட கம்மியா இருந்துட்டீங்க அப்படின்னா you are a NRI. You are a non-resident Indian. Got it? Not got it? So for you to be resident of India, you should stay for that minimum number of days in India. If you stay less than that, you become NRI. Got it? Not got it? Chris Gayle, natural human being. First condition satisfied. Second, he has applied for Indian citizenship and the government of India has granted him the Indian citizenship. So he is a citizen of India. Third, he is not staying in India. He is not staying in India for more than 1 week. So he is NRI. He is a non-resident Indian. Can Chris Gayle apply for OPC? Can he start OPC? Not possible. He cannot start an OPC. Got it? Not got it? Any problem? Any problem here? Hell no. No problem. Can I continue? Only a natural person who's an Indian citizen and a resident of India can form an OPC. Can form an OPC. Okay, va? Okay. Next. Now, guys, have you come across the term nominee? Nominee. What is nominee? What is meant by nominee? Backup person. Okay, point taken. Backup person. Legal hire. So basically, you're taking legal hire. Okay. Successor. Okay, point taken. So basically, now imagine SPJ has started one OPC. Who is SPJ? I'm SPJ. I've started one OPC. Okay. Which means that I'm the person who is the founder of this organization. I'm the one person who's going and doing all the business. I'm executing all the business. Imagine something happens to me. Imagine something happens to me. Who will after me take care of the company? Anita ma'am will take care of the company. You're wrong. Once the owner of OPC dies, the OPC will be shut down. Got it, not got. OPC cannot continue. But once the person dies, once the OPC member dies, there are certain formalities that has to be done by the successors. There are certain things that has to be closed. If somebody dies today, company cannot be closed just like that. Because with your company, there are so many people attached. Creditors are attached to you, debtors are attached to you, bankers are attached to you, lenders are attached to you. There's so many people are attached to you. So in one day, you cannot chop off everybody. So you have to, in a gradual manner, you have to close the company. So there should be some person after you who will take care of the procedures and fulfill the formalities. Got it, not got it. So that person is called as a nominee. Nominee is the next best person after the owner. Owner Tandi, other person who's got the authority to do certain things is nominee. Got it, not got it. Now, SPJ has to compulsorily appoint nominee. It is compulsory. If Chris Gale is starting OPC means he has to compulsorily appoint one nominee. Now, what is the condition for one to be a nominee? What is the condition to be a nominee? Same three conditions. What is applicable for member? For OPC owner, what condition is applicable? What condition? It has to be a natural person. So here nominee also should be a natural person. Second condition, owner should be Indian citizen. Nominee also should be Indian citizen. Third condition, owner should be resident of India. Same condition applied here also. What is it? The nominee also should be resident of India. If all the three conditions satisfied means nominee can become nominee of OPC. Got it, not got it. Tell now. Comfortable? Can I proceed forward? Three conditions, will you remember? Okay. Next point, B point. Okay, all of these conditions is mentioned where? In Rule 3 of Companies Incorporation Rule 2014. One person can form only one OPC or become nominee only of one such company. Purila. SPJ. Anita, correct. SPJ has formed one company called as FFLAOPC, or let's say FFLAOPC. Any problem? In the same manner, Anita ma'am has formed one OPC, Kalpavriksha Academy OPC, right? So SPJ is member of FFLAOPC, whereas Anita ma'am is member of KVOPC. Member means what? Owner. Member means what? Shareholder. Member means what? Owner. Member means what? Shareholder. If SPJ is member of OPC, confirm SPJ is qualified three conditions. What three conditions? SPJ is natural person plus citizen of India plus resident of India, which means Anita also has qualified the same condition. Yes or no? In the capacity of the owner, as a owner, I have satisfied all the conditions. Okay. Now, SPJ wants to start one more OPC called as SPJ OPC. Can I start one more OPC? Not possible. One member can start only one OPC. You cannot have more than one OPC. Got it? Not got it. In the same way, Anita ma'am wants to start one more company called as KVA Virtuals OPC. Can she start? Not possible. Not possible. Which means one member can start only one OPC. Is this point clear or not clear? Tell now loudly. Okay. Next. This OPC should compulsory have one nominee. Yes or no? Tell no. Who is nominee here? Anita ma'am is nominee. Anita ma'am is nominee. Okay, not okay. Okay. This OPC, KV OPC, which is under the control of Anita ma'am, this OPC also should have one nominee. Who is nominee here? I am nominee. SPJ is nominee. Which means what? SPJ is owner of FFLA and nominee of KVA. Anita ma'am is owner of KVA and nominee of FFLA. Any problem? Any problem? No problem. Now you have an OPC. You have an OPC. You are telling Pratik sir, you become nominee, sir. You are telling me, Pratik sir, become nominee, sir. Can I become nominee? Can I become nominee? Not possible. Already I am a nominee of KVA. I'm already a nominee of KVA. One person can be nominee of only one OPC. One person can be nominee of only one OPC. I cannot become nominee of multiple OPCs. Got it, not got it. So in your OPC, can I be nominee? Not possible. Because I'm already a nominee of another OPC. So I cannot become nominee of your OPC. Got it, not got it. One person can form only one OPC. One person can become nominee of only one such company. I cannot become nominee of multiple companies. If this is clear, can I go forward? One person can form only one person company or become nominee of only one such company. Cannot have more than one OPC. Only one OPC. Clear or not clear? If I teach from this, it is better or from the textbook? This is better? Okay. Same points. No change. Third point. OPC cannot be formed. OPC cannot be formed for charitable purpose. You know what is charity? What is charity? I'm organizing a cricket match. By organizing the cricket match, whatever funds I get, that funds, the profit that I make, I want to donate for some social costs. I want to use that money for treating the patients who are suffering with cancer. Got it, not got it. So what is the motto here of doing the business? What is the motto of running this match? Charitable purpose. Charitable purpose. If you want to do some charitable activities in your organization, for that I want to form OPC. Are you allowed? No. Companies Act 2013 has very clearly instructed that you cannot form an OPC for charitable purpose. It is not for charitable purpose. Pure commercial business has to be done. What business? Pure commercial business has to be done. What is commercial business? Buying, selling. With that, whatever profits you make, that profit you should enjoy. That profit you should enjoy. Not give it for charity. Got it, not got it. Next. OPC cannot be formed to carry a non-banking financial investment activities, including investment in securities of any body corporate. Listen to me. All of you know bank. What is bank doing? Bank is into banking business. Banking business. You said banker is providing loan. Banker is lending money. That is not only the job of banker. Banker ka one of the major operation is lending. One of the major operation is lending. But that is not the only work that the banker do. Apart from that, it facilitates payment. It facilitates payment. Today, if I want to make the payment all the way to a person who's sitting in Delhi, it is possible only because of banking system. Got it, not got it. So banking is not purely lending. In banking, you have so many other services that you enjoy from the banker. Got it, not got it. Now, if you want to start a bank, you need to be registered under RBI. What is RBI? Reserve Bank of India. You have to register yourself under RBI and you have to follow all the RBI guidelines, which are not easy, which are very, very, very stringent. So I want to do lending business, but I don't want to comply with all the regulations of RBI. RBI rules and regulations are very stringent. I cannot follow all of that. I don't want to do banking system. I want to do pure lending business apnina. Then I will form an organization called as NBFC. What is NBFC? Non-banking financial services corporations. Got it, not got it. அப்போ நான் பேங்க் கிடையாது, ஆனாலும் நான் lending பண்றேன். I'm not a bank, still I'm lending. So am I a bank? No, I'm a non-banker. So non-banking, I'm non-banking entity. What am I doing? I'm doing financial services. Hence my name is non-banking financial corporation. Got it, not got it. So Pratik Jain, SPJ, wants to start a NBFC and the name of that is FFLA. NBFC or FFLA Finance Corporation, can I start? Can I start? Tell no. Not possible. Not possible. I'm not asking your permission. If I have money, I'll start. That's a different story. I don't have. But still, can I form an OPC? Can I form an OPC to do NBFC business? Not possible. If you want to do any financial services related work, you cannot form OPC. You cannot form OPC. If this is clear, I'll go forward. Yes. Okay. The question what Prem is asking is, sir, Prem, I'm Prem. I started an OPC company. Can I start one sole proprietorship concern? Is there any restriction? No. You can start a sole proprietorship concern because that is not governed by Companies Act. You start 10 also, no problem. But you cannot start another OPC. So one OPC person can start multiple sole proprietorship business. Other than OPC, you can start, but OPC you cannot start. Can I continue? Okay. Have you come across the term investor? Do you all know who is investor? Okay. The person who is investing is called as investor. Wonderful. Do you know who's angel investor? Who's angel investor? Sir, an angel who comes from the skies and gives us money just like that is called as angel investor. True only, no? So if you want to start a startup, nobody's believing your idea. Nobody's funding you money. Out of nowhere, somebody, some nice Atma, some nice human being, one nice soul is coming and giving you 50 lakh rupees. Start business. I'm there for you. Who's your angel investor? Your dad. So the first person who believes in you, who believes in your business, who believes in your idea and gives you the money required to start the business, he's called as angel investor. Who is he called as? Angel investor. So I want to do investments like this in multiple startup companies. You guys are so many numbers in number of people. In future, you start one startup company. If you want money, ask me, I'll give you. 10 rupees and 10 rupees, 50 and 50, 100 and 100. How much ever you ask, that much I'll give you. Not beyond 1,000. Not beyond 1,000 rupees. Who am I? Angel investor. என்னடா லுக்கு கொடுக்குற அவ்வளவுதான் capacity. Now, as a angel investor, can I form an OPC? Can I form an OPC? No. What is my business? My business is into investment in securities. Securities means what? What is meant by securities? Securities here means shares. What is meant by securities? Shares. So if I am investing in securities of any body corporate means company. If I'm investing any company's shares for the purpose of investment as an investor, I cannot form an OPC. Okay. Have you come across the term venture capitalist? Venture capitalist. Who is a venture capitalist? The next person, next to angel investor, the next person who will believe in you, invest money is called as venture capitalist. Or angel investor, he'll invest, let's say 50 lakh rupees, 1 crore, 2 crore, out of the limit. Beyond that, he will not invest. A venture capitalist is a person who's got a huge sum of money. He will invest in your business 5 crore, 10 crore, 15 crore. But again, he's still got a limit. Got it, not got it. So I want to invest in multiple startups. Who am I? Venture capitalist. Can I start an OPC? Can I start an OPC? Not possible. Not possible. So if I want to invest in any shares of any body corporate, tell me people, if I invest money in your company, will you give me shares or not? Yes. You want 10 lakh capital. I'm giving you 8 lakh capital. Am I not the shareholder of that 8 lakh rupees? Yes. You'll give me what? Shares. Shares are also called as securities. So if I invest in any securities of body corporate, for that purpose, if I want to start an OPC, can I start OPC? Not possible. What am I doing? I'm doing business only, no? If I invest in your company, what am I doing? I'm an investor. I'm a businessman. My job is what? To invest in company and make money out of it. That is my business. Can I start an OPC? Not possible. Clear or not clear? Tell no. Next. The paid up share capital of OPC is or should not be more than 50 lakh rupees. It should not be more than 50 lakh rupees. Forget paid up word. Share capital should not be more than 50 lakh rupees. Means what? What is OPC ka full form? One person company. One person company. In a way, it is a small company. Yes or no? It's a small company. Small company means your capital should be how much? Small only. Here the limit has been set by the Companies Act. A OPC should not have more than 50 lakh ka capital. Sir, I started OPC, sir, with 15 lakh capital, 20 lakh capital. With 20 lakh capital, I started. Gradually my business increased. I put further additional capital. 30 lakh it became, 40 lakh it became, 50 lakh it became. Now it became 60 lakh. I started with 20 lakh capital. My business has grown day by day. Now my total capital investment, the total capital investment, mark my word, what am I saying? I'm telling my capital investment. Yes, 60 lakh, which is exceeded 50 lakh rupees. Now what should I do? You have no other choice but to convert your OPC to private limited company. You have to now convert yourself to private limited company. The moment you are converting yourself into private limited company, now minimum 2 owners has to be there. Upon you have to run around and get one more owner for your business. Got it? Not got it? OPC ka compliances. The legal compliances are limited. The moment you convert yourself to private company, your compliances will increase. Purinjada? So therefore, if you don't want to convert your OPC to private company, ensure that your capital is not exceeding 50 lakh rupees. If you want to forever remain OPC, if you want to comply less, your capital should not exceed 50 lakh. If your capital exceeds 50 lakh, what are you supposed to do? Conversion procedure has to begin. You need to convert your OPC into private limited company. So the maximum capital of OPC should not exceed 50 lakh rupees. Sir, 50 lakh in 1 rupee only, sir. My capital, how much? 50 lakh in 1 rupee. For that 1 rupee extra, also, you have to convert into private limited company. Got it? Not got it? Tell no. The moment you put the capital once, the limit is breached. Subsequently, your withdrawal doesn't matter. Once you've breached that limit, gone. Done it is. Can I continue? Any doubt so far? Any doubt so far? Can I continue? Now comes the biggest point. Average annual turnover of 3 years, 3 preceding years should not exceed 2 crore. Can I explain? Without my explanation, you will not understand. Wait, I'll explain. Now, year 1, first year of doing business. Who am I? OPC. Who am I? OPC. In this entire 1 year, I did business. I made a turnover of 1 CR. Any problem? So in the current year, I am OPC because I started as OPC. Till end, I will be OPC only. Got it? Not got it? Now, second year, year 2 of business. I need to check whether am I still OPC or not. OPC means what? Small company. Private limited company means big company. நான் இன்னுமா ஸ்மாலா இருக்க இல்லையாங்கன்னு செக் பண்ணணும். எப்படி செக் பண்ணுவீங்க? See the turnover of previous 3 years. Here, how many years are there? Only 1 year. அப்போ the turnover of this should not exceed 2 crore. If turnover of the previous year or average 3 previous years is not exceeding 2 crore, which means in current year also I am Amul baby. Who am I? OPC. Got it? Not got it? When will I check this condition? In the beginning of the financial year, I need to check whether still am I OPC or not. Whether am I Amul baby or grown up baby. Got it? Not got it? What is the condition to check? Previous 3 years ka turnover. Average turnover. Got it? Not got it? So what is average turnover, people? Should I do 1 crore by 3 or should I do 1 crore by 1? Tell fast. The question says that the average annual turnover of 3 years should not exceed 2 crore. I want to know what is the average turnover. Tell me, people. 1 crore by 3 should I do or 1 crore by 1? 1 crore by 1. Anybody says 3 by 3? No. In numerator, you consider 1 year ka turnover. So denominator also divide by 1 only. Got it? Not got it? This is wrong. In goodwill, you studied average profit. In average profit, what is the formula? Total profit divided by number of years. In numerator, how many years ka total profit you added? If you added 5 years ka profit, you divide by 5. If you added 4 years ka profit, you divide by 4. That is average. So in numerator, how many years ka data you added? Denominator, that many years you will divide. Got it? Not got it? Tell no. Okay. So second year, am I still OPC or not? I am still OPC. Clear or not clear? Tell no. Okay. So in year 2 also, we are OPC. Year 2 ka turnover is 2 crore. Now, year 3. In year 3 beginning, you check and tell me, have I crossed 2 crore ka turnover or not? How do you check? On this, how do you check? I will check average turnover. Average turnover is previous 3 years. But here I have only 2 years. About 2 year ka total is how much? 1 crore plus 2 crore. By 3, sir. No. Numerator, you've added the data of 2 years. So denominator also divide by 2 only. So how much it is? 3 crore by 2 crore. How much it is? 1.5 crore. Which means on this day, my average turnover of the preceding 3 years is not exceeding 2 crore. Which means in the third year, still I am OPC. Still I am OPC. I can comply with OPC ka compliances. Got it? Not got it. Now, next is, I don't have space. I'll do it below. Okay, I'll do it here itself. Leave it. Year 4. My question to all of you, in the beginning of year 4, what are we supposed to check? Whether am I still OPC or not? I need to check. How will I check? I'll take the average turnover of the preceding 3 years. Do I have the data? Yes. So what is the turnover of the preceding 3 years? 1 crore plus 2 crore plus 3 crore by 3. How much it is? 6 by 3. How much it is? 2 crore. 2 crore now it is. In the current year, year 4, am I OPC or not? I'm still OPC. What is the language saying? It should not exceed 2 crore. Means up to 2 crore, you are called as OPC. When will that OPC be gone? When your turnover, average turnover is exceeding 2 crore. Got it? Not got it? Tell no. Still here, I'm within 2 crore. I'm with up to 2 crore. OPC, the title is not gone. It is still with me. Can I continue? Can I continue? Year 5, which means in year 4, still I am OPC. Year 5 people. Year 5 beginning, I need to check whether am I OPC or not. So turnover of year 4 is 4 crore. Turnover of year 4 is 4 crore. Turnover of year 3 is 3 crore. Turnover of year 2 is 2 crore. Turnover of year 1 is 1 crore. Now please tell me people, as on this date, did I cross the turnover of 2 crore or not? Please check and tell me. How will you check people? I will check the average turnover. Average turnover. How many years? Sir, all the 4 years, sir. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. All the 4 years, sir. Preceding 3 years. Preceding 3 years. Apana 1, 2, 3. Appa year 2 order turnover, 3 order turnover, 4 order turnover. I will check. How much it is? 2 crore plus 3 crore plus 4 crore by 3. How much it is? 9 by 3. Oh my God. It is exceeding. Average turnover is exceeding 2 crore. So in year 5, you have no other choice but to convert OPC into private limited company. You have to convert the company into private company. Got it? Not got it? One person company can have at least one director, but not more than 15 directors. Cheating, sir. One person company ka name is what? Only one director. Arey donkey fellow, one person company is saying that we should have one owner, one member, one shareholder. Director can be more than one. Can it be 2? Yes. Can it be 5? Yes. Can OPC have 10 director? Yes. Can OPC have 15 director? Yes. Can OPC have 16 director? Not possible. So how many directors can you have in the business? Maximum 15 directors. Who are the directors? Directors are not the owner. They are the employee of the company who's running the company. Got it? Not got it? Punjida. Member is different. Director is different. Got it? Not got it? All director need not be the owner. All directors are employee, but all directors need not be the owner. Got it? Not got it? So my question goes to all of you. In OPC, minimum, maximum. How many member? Member. Minimum 1 member. Maximum 1 only. 0 va. क्या बोला वो? 0 बोला. Maximum 0. Which mathematics are you learning? Minimum 1. Maximum, how can it be 0? Okay. Director. Minimum. Minimum director. Open your mouth and respond. 1. Maximum 15. Got it. Not got it. Very important point. Once you start an OPC, once you start a company, உன் கம்பெனி பேரு கடைசியில OPC கம்பல்சரி நீ ஆட் பண்ணும். At the end of your name, at the end of the company's name, it is mandatory for you to add the word OPC. For example, my academy's name is Fortune's Fun Learning Academy. If I'm OPC, compulsory, I have to put the word OPC as a suffix. You know what is suffix? The word which is coming after the main word is called as suffix. Kalpavriksha Academy, KVA. How will people know this is 1% company or not? Along with the company name, at the end, you have to add the word OPC. Got it? Not got it? Tell no. Ah. This is clear. Can I continue? Tell no. Everybody, comfortable? Kushal बोलेगी तो मैं चलूंगा आगे. Comfortable? Can I continue? Okay. Others, tell no. Chale? Okay. Next is private company. What is a private company? A private company is a company which has a minimum paid up share capital as it is prescribed. Where it is prescribed? Where it is prescribed? Look at the star mark here. Prescribed in the Companies Act. In the Companies Act 2013, there is no requirement to have minimum paid up share capital. In this dated on this date 29th May 2015, one notification was released. As per that notification, there is no need to have any minimum paid up share capital for the private company. Before that, it was there. Prior to 29th May 2015, they said that for you to be a private limited company, there should be a minimum of so much capital. Like that, law compelled you. Now that compulsion is withdrawn when 29th May 2015. Got it? Not got it? So which means today this point is useless. A private company is a company which has minimum paid up share capital as prescribed by the Companies Act. This point is useless. Got it? Not got it? Okay. Then what is a private company? A private company is a company which is not an OPC, nor a public company. What is a private company? A private company is that company which is neither OPC nor public company. Got it? Okay. Restricts the right of transfer of its share. This point I'll come back and discuss a bit later. Let me talk about the B point. This point, Majja will come. This point is the true point of this chapter. I mean, best point. A private company limits the number of its member, excluding its present or past employee member, to 200. Where the shares are held by two or more persons jointly, they are considered as a single member. Forget this point. Let me talk about the first point. Limit the number of member, excluding its present and past employee member, to 200. என்ன சொல்ல வரான்? Past, present, what should I combine? Which member? Wrong. Okay, very good. Point taken. Now listen. For you to start a private limited company, there should be a minimum of two promoter, minimum two. Like how will we say in partnership minimum two? No, for private limit also minimum two. Maximum number of members that you can have in a company is 200. But while counting this 200 ka limit, you will exclude. Exclude means what? Minus. You will minus. You will not consider present employee member and past employee member. Got it? Not got it? Not got it, sir. Okay. Now, director. Who is a director? So, director is that person who directs the business. Aha. Director is that person who directs the business. So, there are two type of director. One is that type of a director who's got directorship plus ownership. He's got directorship plus ownership. Can you give example? Mukesh Ambani. Mukesh Ambani is the founder, or let's say founding member of the company. He is the owner of the company because he has contributed in the capital of the company. He is a shareholder. He is a owner. He is a member. Got it? Not got it? Plus, he is also a director. Plus, he is also a director of the company. Yes or no? Now, always whenever any person has got directorship ka relationship with the company, they are always treated as employee. The relation between the director and the company, the relation between the company and the director is always employer-employee relationship. But who's the employer? Company is employing the director. So company is the employer, the one who's giving the job, and one who's receiving the job, one who is doing the job is called as employee. So between the director and the company, what is the relationship? Employer-employee relationship. Got it? Not got it? So is a director employee of the company? Yes. What is the relationship between company and shareholder. Company and shareholder. What is relationship? It is ownership ka relationship. So this shareholder is owner of this company. So it is a ownership ka relation. This is relationship of owner. Got it? Not got it? Okay. Mukesh Ambani is one person or two person? He's one person. He's one member. He's one member. Got it? Not got it? Okay. I'm talking about private company. Imagine imagine Mukesh Ambani sir is having one private company. So I'm talking in the context of private company. I'm not talking in the context of Reliance Industries Limited because that is public company. So I'm talking about private company which has been run by Mukesh Ambani. Got it? Not got it? Okay. Now there is one more director. There's one more director who is having the directorship in the company, but he's not a shareholder. He's not a shareholder. Not a shareholder means he's not a member. If he's not a member means will I count him for the purpose of calculating 200 ka limit? No. So for this person is not applicable for me in counting itself. I will not consider this person for my counting purpose. Got it? Not got it? This person is useless to me for the purpose of counting the maximum number of members. புரிஞ்சுதா புரியலையா? Okay. Next. Second person. Employee. I'm talking about employees other than director. Other than director. Sales manager, accounts manager, finance manager, HR manager, accounts executive, salesperson, BDO, like that multiple people work in a company. Those are all called as employee. Those are called as employee. Now, there's something called as past employee member. I hope all of you know the meaning of employee. What is meant by employee? Employee is the person who's working in the company as a staff. Got it? Okay. What is meant by employee member? What is meant by employee member? Member means this is that employee who has also invested in the company's capital. He is called as employee member. What is the language used here? Have they used only the word employee? Have they used the word only member here? What are they using? Employee member. What is meant by employee member? Employee, that employee who has also invested in the capital of the company, who's also got shares of that company. Okay. What is meant by past employee member? What is meant by past employee member? It means that this human being is still a owner of the company. He's still a investor in the company. He's still a member of the company. But he is not currently working in the company. He has now become a past employee. Got it? Not got it? So past employee member will not be considered for the purpose of counting the limit of 200. நீ அந்த 200 maximum limit count பண்ற பாத்தியா? அந்த count பண்ணையில இவனை நீ சேர்க்க வேண்டாம். Excluding this person, I can still have 200 people. Excluding this person, I can have 200 people. Still you did not understand. Give me some more time. In next 3 minutes, you'll get a clarity. Next. Present employee member. What is meant by employee? A staff who's working in the company is called as employee. Why is he called as employee member? Because apart from working in the company, he has also invested in that company. So he's a shareholder in the company. Hence it is called as employee member. Why is he called as a present employee member? Means he is still a member and also is doing the job. Apana, he has not left the company so far. So he is called as present employee member. Imagine that person is one person. Got it? Not got it? So are you clear with the 3 terms now? One is director with directorship and ownership. Second is director with only directorship. Third is employee. Present employee member, past employee member. Any doubt so far? No doubt? Okay. Apart from this, all the other people are called as just shareholder or called as investor. Who are they? Third party. In Kalpavriksh Academy, in Fortune's Fun Learning Academy, my friends have invested in the company. My relatives have invested. My students have invested. Are all these people my employee? No. Are they my director? No. But these are called as other investors. third party investors. Got it, not got it. They are 200 in numbers. How many numbers? 200 in numbers. Got it, not got it. So can you please total and tell me how many members in total? 1, 2, 3 and 200. Total how much? I have 203 shareholders. I have totally 203 shareholders. Any problem? Tell me the total count. Shh. Answer to what I'm saying. I'm asking you in total as of now, how many members are there? 203 members are there. Any problem? Now the company law says that a private company should not have more than 200 shareholders. So this company is having more than 200 shareholders. Have they violated the company law or not? No. So company law says that when you count the limit of 200, no, in that exclude past employee member and present employee member. Got it, not got it. So who is the present and past employee member? This fellow is called as employee member, and director also is employee only, no? Because what is the relationship between the director and the company? It is employee relationship. Apana, even this one number is also present employee member. They've not used the word present employee member here. What have they used? Director. What is the relation between the director and the company? Employer, employee. Apana, these three people should be excluded from the counting of present and past employee member. So from this minus present and past employee member, how many are there? 3. Now how much is the amount? 200. Have they exceeded 200? No, which means they are well within the limit of 200. Up to 200, you can have the shareholders. Beyond 200, if the shareholders goes, then you have to convert your company from private to public company. Got it, not got it? Tell no. Any difficulty here? Okay. Now, director member, present and past employee member. Others. Director members are 3 number. Present and past employee member put together are 15 number. Others are 199 number. Tell me people, is this company still a private company or should I convert into OPC? Sorry, should I convert into public company? What is the total? 3 plus 15 plus 119. How much it is? Tell fast. Tell me the total. 217 is it? 217 is the total count. From this total count, what are you supposed to minus? Exclude present and past employee member. How many are present and past employee member? These both are present and past employee member because even director member is a employee. Up 15 plus 3 is how much? 18. If I exclude, how many members are actually there? 199 members are actually there, which means what? Other members have not exceeded the limit of 200, which means this company is still a private limited company. It's still a private limited company. At the max, this company can onboard one more shareholder. How much? One more shareholder. Purinjida? Already 198 irka. One more shareholder you can appoint. Beyond that, if you try to appoint, then convert your private company to public company. Then you do the appointment. Got it? Not got it? Come back and read this point one more time. In a private company, the maximum number of members should not exceed 200. And while counting this 200, you need to exclude whom? You have to exclude present and past employee member. Should not count the present and past employees. You remove them and see what is the balance number of owners. That owner should not exceed 200 limit. Who could be these 200 people? Your friends, your families, relatives, any third party, known party. Anybody it can be. But ensure that they are not employee member. They are not director. So basically, the third party can become the shareholder. And this 200 limit is applicable on third party people. Got it? Not got it? Clear? Next point. Some shares are held by 2 or more persons jointly. So I and Anita ma'am, we hold two shares in Reliance company. 2 shares in Reliance company. Which company? Reliance Private Limited. Reliance Private Limited. When they do counting 1, 2, 3, I and Anita ma'am, 2 people. They will do 2 counting. now listen to me very carefully. 3 directors, 15 present and past employee member, 198 individual members. 198 individual member. There is one share, half held by Anita ma'am, half held by me. So will you count us as one member or two members? I, Anita ma'am, jointly we hold one share. Only one share, we jointly hold it. So will you consider as one member or two member? One member or two member? So if any shares is jointly held, when shares are held by two or more person jointly, they will be considered as single member. So even two people are holding the shares, you will consider that as only one member for counting purpose. Got it? Not got it? Hell no. Super. See, a private company is prohibited inviting to public to subscribe for any securities of the company. What is meant by securities? Shares are called as securities. Securities is a wider term. Securities ku enna varum theriyuma? Shares will come, debentures will come, bond will come. So securities has got a very broad terminology. So I'm running a company called as Fortune's Fun Learning Academy Private Limited. What is it? Private Limited. I'm going to general public. I'm going to random public asking money. Can I ask? No. Private companies are prohibited to collect money from general public. What is meant by general public? That public whom I personally do not know. They are called as general public. Got it? Not got it? When you take money from random people whom you don't know, they are called as general public. So from the general public, we are prohibited to take money. Prohibits invitation to public to subscribe for securities of the company. Subscribe means what? You cannot take money from them. They cannot invest in your company. They cannot subscribe the share of your company. Got it? Not got it? So general public can subscribe only the shares of public company. Public company ka name means what? What is the name saying? This company means what? It's a public company. Means general public, random public can invest in any company. That is called as public company. Only in public company, you can invite the money from general public. People who don't even know you. Got it? Not got it? Can I continue? If you're feeling sleepy, I can stop. Choice is yours. பசிக்குதா? ஸ்விக்கி இருக்குல்ல, ஆர்டர் பண்ண நீ தானே? Donkey fella. I have two choice for you. One, I can skip this theory. I can skip. I'll be very happy. Directly go to practical questions. Tomorrow, if any questions come from MCQ and true and false, you will not ask me. That promise you have to give me. Correct? Second, you should not come and tell me, sir, fees you took no, sir. Father, you have to teach theory, sir. Like this, you should not come and compel me. If two conditions are satisfied, Brina, I'll skip the theory, jolly, I'll go to practical questions. Majja will come for me. I'll complete the syllabus faster also. What to do? Can I skip the theory part? We can skip. In practical questions, some of this point will come into picture. That time you should not ask, sir, what is the meaning of this? When I was explaining, you didn't listen. So that time also you should not ask me. 3 conditions. What to do? Tell me. 3 class will go for theory. Apart from this. Choice is yours. Now tell me. Tell me fast. If you say sums, I'll go directly to sums. No problem. See? We'll all skip all this. Directly today itself, I'll start. No. Example when I'll start here. If you ask me what is authorized capital, I will not explain. Because all that is a job to be done in the theory discussion. You're skipping theory discussion because you're not liking the class. You're feeling sleepy. Theory is boring, sir. Kya karna hai? I'll continue. Okay. Example 1, people. Let's do example 1. Then you guys are not responding, no? Respond. Donkey people, respond. Please cooperate. I have a target to complete. Public company has to be completed. And categories of companies, limited liability, unlimited liability, limited by guarantee is my target for today. If you want me to complete this faster, you have to cooperate. How will you cooperate? By being attentive in class and responding. Very good. Now, a private company should have at least 2 directors. Oh my God. OPC minimum director. OPC minimum director. 1 maximum 15. In private minimum 2 director, maximum 15. This is member or director? Director. What is member? Minimum 2 member, maximum 200. But while counting this 200, what will you exclude? Present and past employee member, you will exclude and count the 200 ka counting. Got it? Not got it. Company's name, Fortune's Fun Learning Academy. At the end of the company name, I need to compulsory add the word private limited. Fortune's Fun Learning Academy, private limited. Kalpavriksha Academy, private limited. Compulsory to add the word private limited. For OPC, what am I supposed to add? After the company's name, you have to add the word OPC. Okay. Next. Public company. What is the meaning of public company? Sir, a public company is a company which is not a private company. Aha. What a meaning. A public company is that company which is not a private company. Then what is a private company? A private company is that company which is neither a public company nor an OPC. A public company, once again, a public company is a company which is not a private company, which is not a private company. So can public company be an OPC? What they should have put? A public company is a company which is not a private company and OPC, which is neither a private company nor OPC. A company is a public company where it is neither a private company nor an OPC. Clear? Understood? You're saying understood? I didn't understand. B point, leave it, dummy fellow. Next, this is Majja line. This is a public company is a company which is a private company. Aha. In the first line, it says, I'm not a private company. And now it is telling that it is a private company. A public company is a company which is a private company, being subsidiary of a company which is not a private company. So people are asking, in a path, such a confused line. No, this is absolutely making sense. You just need to have a perspective. And that perspective I will build. Listen to me very carefully. Reliance Industries Limited. RIL stands for Reliance Industries Limited. I'll tell one point. If you are having a public company, at the end of the company's name, it is compulsory to add the word limited. Limited. So it is Reliance Industries Limited. Okay, not okay. Okay. Apo, this company is what company? Public company. It is a public company. Okay, not okay. Tell no. Public company has to do heavy compliance with the law. If you're forming a public company, no, you have to do a lot of compliances. You know what is compliances? Doing the legal formalities on monthly basis, quarterly basis, yearly basis is called as compliances. In the form of file panno, and the form of file panno, either submit panno, other submit panno, lot of paperwork has to be done. If I'm doing any meeting today, that meeting needs to be documented. Everything, whatever is happening in the meeting, no, we have to make a note of that. That is called as resolution. It is compulsory. And that resolution needs to be submitted to ROC. Like that, lot of work is there. Prida. So compliances means what? Whatever the law is telling you to follow, no, following that is called as compliance. What is it called as? Compliance. Public company has to do lot of compliance. Have you come across a course called as company secretaryship? CS, CA, CS, CMA. Have you come across the term CS? Company secretaryship. What is the polyp of that person? What is the job of that person? Sorry. He's saying the main job of CS is to find out the loopholes in the law and help company to grow. Company secretary ka job is to do monthly compliances. There are some, if you study CS, you'll understand. When you study company law, you'll understand the lot of paperwork that the public company has to do. Do you think Reliance Industries ka owner, Mukesh Ambani, has got that much time I'll sit and do all the compliance work? No. On my behalf, the company secretary will do all the work. I'll just sign the document. Lot of work has to be done. Lot of legal compliances has to be followed. If you don't follow, aduk interest irukku, penalty irukku. You'll be jailed also if you don't follow the compliances. Got it, not got it. Tell no. Kind of. Okay. Now, Coming. So this public company has to do a lot of compliances with the law. He has to fulfill a lot of legal requirements. Private company also has to do compliance, but the compliance will be little less. OPC ka compliance will be little bit less. Now, RIL is a public company. FFLA is a private limited company. Got it, not got it. Reliance Industries Limited has contributed to 51% of capital. What does this mean? In my balance sheet, my total share capital is 10 lakh. How much it is? 10 lakh. In that, Reliance Industries has contributed 5 lakh 10,000 ka capital. And rest of the capital has been contributed by SPJ. How much they contribute? 4 lakh 90,000. So 5 lakh 10,000 plus 490. Is it equal to 10 lakh or not? What is FFLA's total capital? What is FFLA's total capital? 10 lakh. In that, how much did Mukesh Ambani sir's company contribute? 51%, which is 5 lakh 10,000. 10 lakh ka 51% is 5 lakh 10,000. I, SPJ, who's the founder of this company, I contributed how much capital? 4 lakh 90,000. So can I say Reliance company is holding 51% ownership? Reliance is owner to the extent of 51% and I am owner to the extent of 49%. 51 is more or 49 is more? 51 is more. In fact, I can say majority is with whom? Reliance. Upper majority decision making will be of whose? Reliance. Got it, not got it. So this 51% is called as percentage of holding. I am holding FFLA to the extent of 51%. FFLA Skudmi. How much is there in my hand? 51% of FFLA Skudmi in my hand. Hence, RIL is called as holding company. What is it called as? Holding company. And FFLA will be called as subsidiary company. Subsidiary company. In the concept purila appadina, next line puriyadu. So please pay full attention. RIL is called as holding company. FFLA is called as subsidiary company. Got it, not got it? Tell no. So now, if you're doing CA by any chance in future, in CA intermediate, I will do one chapter with you called as Accounting Standard 21, which talks about consolidation. In consolidation chapter, what is a holding company and the subsidiary company has been defined. There are 2 points. In there, I've taken only 1 point. How does one company become a holding company? If the percentage of holding is more than 50%, more than 50% holding. Got it, not got it? If imagine Mukesh Ambani has put 50.5% capital in my company, still Mukesh Ambani is holding company. Still RIL is holding company. So ஒருத்த வந்து 50% மேல capital contribute பண்ணாலவே அந்த person is holding company. Got it, not got it? And other company who's taking investment is called as subsidiary company. Got it, not got it? Holding company is called as father in our language. Subsidiary company is called as son or daughter. Why son? Daughter cannot come? Donkey fellow. It can be either son or daughter. Got it, not got it? So who is controlling which company? Holding companies controlling subsidiary company. So far, game is clear or not clear? Now the question is, Reliance Industry Limited is a public company. This company has to follow all the terms and conditions of a public company. Yes or no? So when public company is doing compliances, they have to follow the compliances applied to the public company. Now the question is, private limited company. Which company? FFLA Private Limited is a private limited company. Should it follow the compliances of private limited company or should it follow the compliance of public company? Here, in this question, FFLA, even though it is a private company, it now has to comply with all the compliances of a public company. ஒரு public company நீ என்ன provision comply பண்ணுவியோ அந்த compliance நீ private company பண்ணணும். Got it, not got it? புரிஞ்சுதா? Now again I'm repeating one more time. Listen. Come to this line. Now it will make sense. So in our example, even though by name FFL is a private company, because it is a subsidiary of the holding company, now FFL will be treated as public company. It will be treated as if it is a public company. Even though it is a private company. This is a private company. FFL is a private company. But since it is a subsidiary of that company, which is a public company, this FFLA will also be treated as public company. If father is public company, son, even though it is private, it is still called as public only. Got it? Not got it? Now come back. Listen to this very carefully. A public company is a company which is a private company. Upon a public company is a private company. A private company is a public company. In our example, which was a private company? FFLA. So a public company is a company which is a private company. Upon this FFLA, which is a private company, is a public company. Why it is a public company? Because it is a subsidiary of a company. So FFLA is subsidiary of which company? Reliance Industries Limited. Is Reliance Industries Limited a private company? No, it is not a private company. But what company is Reliance Industries Limited? It is a public company. Since the son is son of a father, oh my God, his son is a son of a public company. Son also will be called as a public company. Even though son is a private company, since his father is a public company, he also called as public company. Got it? Not got it? Tell no. Is it making sense now? Online people, any doubts in this? Yes, boss. FFLA is considered as a public company. You're right. No. Now he's asking, sir, now that FFLA is considered as public company, can I take more than 200 members? Not possible. So here, the moment you become a public company, everything of public company will not apply. Still, as a son, you will take care of that things only. Only freedom is given for certain things. Got it? Not got it? Even though you're son of Mukesh Ambani, can you do whatever you want to do on the road? Can you murder somebody on the road? Hell no. You have to follow certain rules and regulations. So as a private company, what you're supposed to follow by law, minimum you have to follow. அது breach பண்ண முடியாது. Why they are calling a private company as public company? Because you have to do a lot of compliance. புரியுதா? நீ compliance பண்ணாம விட்ட அப்படின்னா it will be affecting the shareholders. It will be affecting the shareholders of that company. So therefore, to protect that shareholders, they are selling that even though you're a private company, you need to do compliances of public company. அப்போ நீ நிறைய disclosures பண்ணணும். நீ நிறைய விஷயம் report பண்ணணும்ன்றான். A public company will do a lot of reporting. A public company will do a lot of reporting. By reading that report, you'll understand, oh, this public company is doing all this fraud and mistake. A private company need not do that much reporting. Now that this private company is a part of the big company, this small company also has to do a lot of reporting. So compliances wise, your role is expanded. But as a private company, what restrictions are applied on you, that will continue to apply. He's telling, can FFLA take 500 members? Not possible. You are a private company, no? What is the maximum limit? 200 now. Then why am I called as public company? So that the compliance is done by the public companies there, no? That private company has to follow. Whatever returns public company submitting, all that return you have to submit. There are no exemptions. That is how this is a public company. Got it? Not got it? Tell no. Now, a public company should have minimum of 7 members. How many members? 7 members. Members means what? Owner, shareholder. Minimum how much? 7. There is no restriction on maximum number of members, which means in a public company, the maximum number of owners are unlimited. Sir, I am a public company. Reliance Industries Limited. Can I have 1 lakh shareholder? Yes. Can I have 5 lakh shareholder? Yes. Can I have 1 crore shareholder? Yes. Can I have 100 crore shareholders? Yes. Can I have unlimited shareholders? Yes. A public company should have at least 3 directors, but not more than 15 director. Minimum 3, not more than 15. And all the public company, at the end of their company's name, they should add the word limited. Add the word limited. Got it? Not got it? OPC, PVT, public. Tell me people, OPC minimum member. OPC minimum member, minimum 1. Maximum 1. OPC minimum director 1. Maximum 15. Private minimum member 2. Maximum member 200. But while counting 200, you will minus present and past employee member. In employee, does director come? Yes. Director also is employee. Okay. Minimum director 2. Maximum 15. Public company minimum director. 7. 7 minimum director 3. Maximum is 15. Minimum 3, maximum 15. So if you see minimum director 1, 2, 3. Maximum is 15, 15, 15. Any difficulty in remembering? Minimum director OPC 1, private 2, public 3. Maximum 15 for all the 3. Okay, wow. Public maximum member unlimited. Minimum member 7. OPC minimum member 1. Private minimum 2. Public minimum 7. OPC maximum member 1. Private maximum member 200 excluding present and past employee member. Public company maximum unlimited. Any difficulty? OPC at the end what word they have to attach? At the end of the company name they have to attach the word OPC. Private company PVT limited. Don't write PVT. Private limited. Private limited. And public company should add the word limited. This is clear. Can I continue? A public company is further categorized into a public company, not private company, not OPC. A public company is further categorized into listed company and unlisted company. What is meant by listed company? What is meant by listed company? A listed company is that company whose shares are listed on the stock exchange, stock market, not stock market, stock exchange. On stock market, who will list? Where will you list yourself? In stock market. List in the stock exchange. Listen to me very carefully. All of you know the word Flipkart, Amazon. Have you purchased anything from Flipkart, Amazon? Regular customer. Okay, he's a regular customer. My question goes to all of you. Have you ever checked the bill which you receive from Flipkart and Amazon? What is buyer's name? Flipkart. Seller's name? Flipkart. Buyer's name? Your name. Seller name? Flipkart. Seller is somebody else, random person. You are buyer. Seller is somebody else. Oh, who's Flipkart? Agent. Intermediary person, mediator, who has created one platform to connect buyer and the seller. So Flipkart is just a platform which is helping to connect the buyer and the seller. For doing this job, he will charge his commission. Got it, not got it. Purnjida. Same manner, in the same manner, I am a company. I want my shares to be sold to general public comfortably. How will I do it? Because I don't know you, you don't know me. So how will I sell my shares to you? Tell no. So therefore, companies, let me talk about Reliance Industries Limited. Or this company called as Milky Mist. All of you know Milky Mist? Milky Mist is based out of which city? In Tamil Nadu. Google first. Milky Mist. Very good. Others. Milky Mist ka factory is there where? Tamil Nadu. Very that naane soltaru. Panni. Milky Mist last week has listed its shares in the stock exchange. Right? So prior to this, Milky Mist was unlisted public company. Prior to this, it was Milky Mist private limited company. It later got converted to a public limited company. Got it, not got it. So when a company started, always a public company is going to be an unlisted company. Got it, not got it. So Milky Mist from private company it went to public company, unlisted public company. Now it wanted its shares to reach to the general public across the country, across the world. Now, what is the option for this? Milky Mist owner does not know you. You don't know Milky Mist ka owner. You don't know how to approach the company to buy the shares. Hence, what did Milky Mist do? Milky Mist listed their shares on SE. SE stands for stock exchange. Stock exchange is like Flipkart, Amazon, Ajio, Myntra, whatever you say. It's a platform where all the companies will come and list their shares. Got it, not got it. Purida. Okay. Factories in Tirupur, Perundurai, yeah. Somewhere. Okay. But it is okay. Anyways, that is not my point of discussion. Now, coming back. Milky Mist is listed in Perundurai. That's what I said. Factory they have in Perundurai. Now, Milky Mist has its shares listed in stock exchange. Which stock exchange? In India, we have n number of stock exchange. There's something called as BSE, Bombay Stock Exchange. There's something called as NSE, National Stock Exchange. There's something called as CSE, Coimbatore Stock Exchange. Huh? So Coimbatore has got a stock exchange. It used to have a stock exchange, but that exchange did not function properly. Hence, it was shut down at the later stage. But in Trichy Road, if you ask your parents, they'll be knowing. If you ask your grandparents, they'll be knowing. We had something called as Coimbatore Stock Exchange. Like that, we have Calcutta Stock Exchange, Delhi Stock Exchange, whatever it is. But none of the stock exchange are performing well. As on date, people only trust BSE and NSE. Nobody else. Today, public has trusting only Bombay Stock Exchange and National Stock Exchange. For your information, BSE itself is a company. It is a listed company. It is listing its shares in its own stock exchange. And for your information, NSE ka listing is going to come very shortly. The date of listing has not yet been given. So if at all you are investing in shares or your parents are investing in shares, you can tell them NSE ka listing is going to come very soon. Now, you can invest, yes, in the stock exchange, that company you can invest. Anyways, we'll go further. Now the question is, company has listed on stock exchange. Company is listed on stock exchange. How will I go and buy the shares from stock exchange? So therefore, multiple brokers approached stock exchange. Who are the brokers? Zerodha, Angel Broking, then IIFL, then Grow, very good, Motilal Oswal. Who are these people? These are called as stock brokers. Who are they called as? Stock brokers. So now all the stock brokers have become the member of stock exchange. Now, these companies, Zerodha, Angel Broking, IIFL, Grow, Motilal Oswal, is coming out with multiple advertisement telling what? Please invest in the share market through our company. So I have account, personally I'm telling you, I'm having account in Zerodha. Maybe your parents are having account in IIFL or Motilal Oswal. So all of these companies today have made one app, have made one application. So if you just go into Zerodha application, type the company name, Reliance Industries Limited, all the details will come. Click of a button, I can buy. Click of the button, I can sell. So in this app, there will be one button for buy. Green button for buy. The shares what you like from the list, you can go and pick. Click the button buy. You have to mention how many shares you want. 10 shares. அப்போ buy அப்படின்னா அன்னைக்கு அந்த செகண்ட்ல என்ன ரேட்டோ அந்த ரேட் will become purchased. Got it, not got it. So now money from your bank account through Zerodha, through stock exchange, it will be routed. Now இதுல வந்து இதுக்கு அப்புறம் சில விஷயம் becomes very technical. I'm not going too much in depth. Got it, not got it. புரியுதா? After this, some things will become technical. I'm not going too much in depth. Now you'll have a question. Sir, this money, will this go directly to the company? If it is IPO, means what? Initial public offering. Now Milky Mist did IPO, no? Milky Mist shares got listed for the first time in the stock exchange. That is called as IPO. In the IPO, the money from your bank account through stock exchange, that is through brokers, through stock exchange, it will go to company directly. Ana, somebody's purchased Milky Mist share, no? If that person is selling, if this person is selling, then money will not go to Milky Mist. Money will directly go from the seller account to another buyer account. Purinjada? So later, once the share is listed on the stock exchange, the first time money will go to company. Second time rotation of the money will happen between the public, buyer and seller. Got it, not got it. For example, today I purchased Milky Mist ka share. How many shares? 100 share at 100 rupees. How much did I invest? 10,000. So this 10,000 money, first time where did it go? To Milky Mist ka bank account. It'll go to Milky Mist ka bank account. Now, tomorrow, I'm going to sell the shares. For 100 shares, I'm going to sell it because the price is 130. How much my profit? 30 rupees is profit. How much am I selling at? 13,000. Who wants to buy? Who wants to buy? Prem. So Prem is the buyer. So from Prem's bank account, through Zerodha, through stock exchange, it will come to me. Got it, not got it. So what is my selling price? 13,000. What is my cost price? 10,000. What is my profit? 3,000. What is selling price of Prem? Sorry, what is cost price of Prem? 13,000. Now what Prem will do? Prem will wait until the share price increases to 150. The moment the price becomes 150, now Prem will sell this 100 shares to some other donkey. Got it, not got it? Tell no. So from this person's bank account, money will come to Prem. So like this, money will get rotating between us only. Who are we? We are called as retail investors. Who are we called as? Retail investors. We are called as retail investors. புரிஞ்சுதா? So when the company is listing for the first time, that is called as IPO. What is it called as? Initial public offer. அந்த ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டைம் தான் நீ கொடுக்குற பணம் வந்து கம்பெனியோட பேங்க் அக்கவுண்ட்ல போகும். அதுக்கப்புறம் ஒவ்வொரு தடவை நீ செல் பண்ணும்போது உன் பணம் from seller's account will go to the from buyer's account will go to the seller's account. Money will rotate between us only. Got it? Not got it? Tell no. Okay. This is a small summary I gave. So if I want my shares to be traded with retail investors like you, then I need to list my shares in the stock exchange. If I list my shares in the stock exchange, I am called as listed public company. I am called as listed company. Got it? Not got it? If you think all the public companies are listed, you're wrong. There are so many public companies which are not listed. Upon the capital, who's holding the capital? The promoters are holding the capital. Got it? Not got it? For example, Kalpavriksha Academy Limited. I'm a public company. I have 7 promoters in my company. How many promoters? 7 promoters. Who are the 7 promoters? I, Anita ma'am, father, mother, brother, friend. All 7 peoples, we hold it. We are called as unlisted public company. Entire company's capital is held by me and my close relatives. I am called as unlisted public company. Tomorrow, if my business grows big, then what will I do? I want to list my shares in the stock market. I want to list the shares in my stock market. So I have to comply with all the listing procedures. Got it? Not got it? Then I will become listed public company. The day I list my shares in the stock exchange, I'm called as listed public company. Got it? Not got it? Okay. One point I want to add here. OPC, private limited company, and public limited company. In public, we have 2 classifications. One is listed, second is unlisted. Unlisted, listed. In OPC, how many member? 1 member. Can this member transfer its shares to another member? Not possible. So in OPC, transferability of shares is not allowed, not allowed, not allowed. We cannot transfer the shares in OPC. Got it? Not got it? Okay. In private limited company, minimum there are 2, maximum 200. Imagine there are 200 members. They want to transfer their shares to somebody else. Means what? They want to sell the capital to somebody else. Is it possible? Not possible? Possible. So can they transfer the share? Can they transfer the share in private company? Yes. Transfer of share is possible. Now the question is asking, sir, can we transfer to public? No. You can transfer to your other known person only. You cannot give this shares to any random public. I can give to any public whom I personally know. Got it? Not got it? For example, Swayam. He's neither my relative nor my friend, nothing. How do I know him? He's a student of mine. So tomorrow he comes and says that I want to invest in your company. Can I give him? Yes. According to me, he's a public company, but he's known to me. He's personally bonded with me. Hence, he is not a general public. He's coming from general public, but he's known to me now. So to that person, I can transfer the shares. Got it? Not got it? So transfer of shares is very much possible in the private company, but there are restrictions. There are some procedural restrictions, and transfer of share can be done provided you do compliances with AOA. What is AOA? Article of Association. What is meant by Article of Association? It is a rule book of the company. FFLA rule book irkum. What I should do, how I should do, that should be as per Article of Association. So Article of Association is a rule book that guides how I should run the company. So if my AOA says that Pratik, you can transfer share, means I can transfer. If my AOA says that FFLA cannot transfer shares, means I cannot transfer. Got it? Not got it? So company law is allowing, but who can restrict? My AOA, my rule book. What rule book? Company's internal management rule book, that is called as AOA, that can restrict. So in case of private companies, you can transfer the shares, but subject to the condition mentioned in Articles of Association. What is Article of Association? It's a document governing the management of the company, how the company should be run. Its rules and regulations have been laid down in the document. You have to submit at the time of registering the company. The company register pannamodu, incorporate pannamodu, in the document has to be submitted. So if this document allows you to Transfer means you can transfer. Otherwise, not possible. Got it. Not got it. Same way, public limited company, if it is unlisted, can it transfer share? Yes, it can transfer share, but again, subject to the permission given by article of association. Can a public company, which company? Listed company, can they transfer shares? Yes. The shares of listed companies are freely transferable. The word is freely transferable. What is meant by freely transferable? No need to take permission from any AOA. I am the shareholder. Today I purchased Milky Mist ka shares. Today I purchased Milky Mist ka share. How did I purchase? Click of a button, buy, purchased. Did the company take any permission? Did I take any permission? No. Tomorrow I'll sell also. Stop me if you can stop. Which means I'm freely allowed to buy shares, sell share. Buying and selling of share is called as transferring of shares. Got it, not got it. In OPC, transfer of shares, not applicable. In case of private company, article of association of the company prescribes the condition to transfer of shares. You can transfer the shares of private company, but subject to the conditions that are mentioned in article of association. Got it, not got it. Public company, can they transfer shares? Transfer of shares of listed companies are without restrictions. There is no restriction. However, shares of unlisted companies are restricted by AOA. If you're unlisted public company, you can transfer subject to the conditions complied with AOA. But if I'm listed public company, I can freely transfer the shares. Got it, not got it. So the word freely transfer of shares, where it is given, sir? No problem, I'll show. Except in case of unlisted and private companies, transfer of shares for a public, sorry, here the word is not properly given. I'll show somewhere else. That is in case of unlisted public company and private company, the transfer is restricted. Whereas where the transfer is not restricted, unlisted public company, the transfer is not restricted. Transfer of shares is not restricted. For whom it is restricted? Unlisted public company, and for private company, it is restricted. So public company which is listed can freely, comfortably transfer the shares on a click of a button. No restrictions. Got it, not got it. Now, if you permit, I'll take 20 more minutes to complete this point. Only 20 minutes, we'll be done with it. If we are done with it, we can come back in the next class and start with incorporation of company. What do you say? Can we do it very fast? Okay. Now, there are three categories of company. What categories of company? Three categories of company. One is called as limited liability company. Second is called as unlimited liability company. Third is called as company limited by guarantee. So, in the basis have you categorized this? This is on the basis of the liability. On the basis of the liability, the companies can be categorized into limited liability company, unlimited liability company, and company limited by guarantee. Listen to me very carefully. Tell me something. I want to buy one share of Reliance Industries Limited. Its worth is 10 rupee. How much is the worth? 10 rupee. So this 10 rupee, the company can collect from me. What is 10 rupee? Nothing but capital. I'm investing 10 rupee capital in the company. This 10 rupee, the company can collect in two ways. One, lump sum. Second is installment. What is meant by lump sum? This entire 10 rupee, the company will collect from me in one single shot. Motta 10 ruwa, ore shot they will collect from me. That is called as lump sum. That is called as lump sum. Got it, not got it. Full 10 rupees collected in one shot. Installment means they'll collect this capital in part by part. In installment, in part by part, they'll collect. Sometimes they'll collect 2 rupee in the beginning. After 2-3 months, they'll collect another 2 rupee. Then they'll collect remaining 6 rupees. Got it, not got it. This is called as installment. Now, imagine you have applied for one share in this company. How many share? One share. Appa nee mottama evlo capital kudukano? What is the total capital that you are supposed to pay? 10 rupees. Out of that, company has asked from you 2 plus 2. How much rupee they've asked so far? 4 rupee they've asked. You paid also. Remaining 6 rupee company is not asked. Company said, I will ask from you, not now. When the company is getting wound up, no. Whenever the company is going to close, no, that time I'll ask 6 rupees. Got it, not got it. Now, at the time of winding up, dissolution, all of you studied dissolution with me? Dissolution. In dissolution, we've studied that sometime the asset when you sell, no, it gets sold at a lower value, lesser value. Yes or no? Appo, extra money, what the banker needs, banker will attack from the private assets of the owner. Yes or no? If the assets of the firm are not sufficient to pay the liabilities of the firm, then such liability holders can attack your private asset. Got it, not got it. That is called as unlimited liability. Now imagine when this company is being wound up, assets are not sufficient. Lot of liability, assets not sufficient. Apana, they need additionally 10 crore rupees, they need liability. Extra how much they need? 10 crore. In this company, how many shares are there? 5 crore shares are there. Apana, per share, how much extra money I need? 2 rupees extra money. Purida? Donkey fellow. Total asset is able to fetch me only 500 crore. Purida? The total liability, external liability that I have to pay is 510 crore. How much is my liability? 510 crore. Purida? How much is my asset value? Only 5 crore. From this 5 crore, how much liability can I settle? Only 5 crore. How much is the balance liability? 10 crore. அப்ப எவ்வளவு ரூபா எக்ஸ்ட்ரா வேணும் உனக்கு? 10 கோடி. நீங்க எல்லா ஓனர் சேர்ந்து எவ்வளவு பேர் இருக்கீங்க? 5 crore shares are there. So per share how much should I collect? 2 rupee. புரியுதா? Per share this 5 crore is shares. This 10 crore is extra money that I need, liability. புரியுதா? I need how much money? 10 crore money. How many shares are there in my company? How many shareholders are there in my company? 5 crore. So from one shareholder, how much extra money I need? 2 rupees extra I need. Got it, not got it. Now this scene is okay. 1 second. Don't interrupt. Is this okay? Now, if I am unlimited company, who am I? If I am unlimited company means what? In the company, will ask me 6 rupees to pay. I have to pay. Plus, if the company asks me to pay this extra 2 rupee also, I have to pay. Which means what? This extra 2 rupees attacking your private asset. That is for you, unlimited liability company. So what is an unlimited liability company? It is a company where the liability of the member is unlimited. Means what? In the event of winding up of the unlimited liability company, the debts of the company, if not met from the company's asset, they will be met from the personal asset of the member. You will be shocked. Sir, we did not want this, no, sir. That's why we didn't form a partnership concern. Now, why are you telling me to have unlimited liability company? Arre donkey fellow, this is an option given. Nee company form பண்ணும்போது, if you want your liability of the owners to be unlimited, you can choose to become unlimited liability company. It's your option. If you want to choose, you can choose it or else leave it. Got it, not got it. You have a choice. If you want to become limited liability company, you become a limited liability company. If you want to be an unlimited liability company, be an unlimited liability company. If you want to become a company limited by guarantee, choose it. It is your choice. But when will you choose this? At the start of the company. When the company is formed, no, that time you have to choose the option. By mistake, if you choose the option, unlimited liability company means, in our example, apart from 6 rupees, you have to pay that 2 rupee ka extra amount. Got it, not got it. Clear? Now, imagine you are a company limited by shares. Means what? You are a limited liability company. First option. You are a limited liability company. How much is the capital contribution from your end? How much shares are you buying? 1 share. What is the price? 10 rupee. Out of 10 rupee, how much have you paid already? 2 plus 2, 4 is paid. Now, since your company is limited company, the company can collect balance only 6 rupee. And the 2 rupee irukliya, even if they want, the company cannot collect from you, which means you are protected in the limited liability company. So next time when you invest in any company, check whether the company has got limited liability or unlimited liability. Limited liability means what? The capital what you undertook to pay, till that only your liability will get triggered. Adha taandi nee extra 1 rupee pay panna vendam. Out of 10 rupees, how much is paid? 4 is paid. So what is my balance liability to be paid? 6 rupees. So my liability is restricted to the balance 6 rupees. I need not pay 1 rupee more than that. Only if my company is limited liability company. By chance the company what you're going to invest is an unlimited liability company, be prepared to pay extra amount. In my example, I took 2 rupee only extra amount. Imagine this 10 crore is 100 crore. How much are you supposed to pay? 20 rupee per share. Per share. Like that, I'm having 20,000 shares. 20,000 into 20, how much it is? 20,000 shares into 20 rupees per share. How much? 4 lakh rupees extra now to pay pannu. When if my company is unlimited liability company. Got it, not got it. Imagine this is not 100 crores. My extra liability is 1,000 crore. What's gone? Which means what? Unlimited liability only, no? If liability is going unlimited, the amount that I have to pay also goes unlimited. No control. Got it, not got it. Guys, 2 minutes, I'm done. Please cooperate. Limited liability company also is there's one more name to it. It is called as company limited by shares. A company having the liability of its member limited by the memorandum to the amount, if any, unpaid on the shares held by them, that is termed as company limited by shares. You have accepted a share for 10 rupee. In that, how much is paid? 4. How much is unpaid? 6. So my liability is restricted to the unpaid amount of the shares held by me. How many shares I'm holding? No, that many shares multiplied by the unpaid amount. That is my maximum liability. Got it, not got it. So my liability is limited to the unpaid amount. Out of 10 rupees, how much is unpaid amount? 6. So my liability is limited to the unpaid amount of the shares that is held by the member. What is company limited by guarantee? What is company limited by guarantee? So at the time of formation of a company, as the owner, I'm telling, I'm taking share whose worth is 10 rupee. I'll pay this 10 rupee. Apart from that, if you need any extra help when at the time of winding up of the company, from my side, I will contribute 2 rupee per share. So this is the extra guarantee that you are giving voluntarily over and above the capital. Got it, not got it? So here, this is called as company limited by guarantee. Means apart from the capital that you undertook to pay, you would have given one guarantee also. So to the guaranteed amount, you're supposed to pay extra. So imagine at the time of winding up of the company, if there is any shortfall of the money, you will be asked to be paid how much? Maximum of 2 rupees. So if extra 15 rupees is required, will we pay? No. Nee enna contribute pannan solla extra? Only 2 rupees. That much only you will be asked to pay. Got it, not got it? So if I'm a company which is limited company, I'm a limited company. What is my share worth? 10 rupee. How much maximum should I pay? Only 10 rupee. If I am unlimited company, what is my worth of share? 10 rupee. How much should I pay? 10 plus unlimited amount. This unlimited amount I'll not know now. I'll get to know only at the time of winding up. What is company limited by guarantee? So here 10 rupee you have to pay for the capital that you are investing. Idu poga, you would have guaranteed some amount, no? That guaranteed amount you have to pay. If at all there is a necessity to pay at the time of winding up. At the time of winding up, I sold all the assets at profit, sir. Full liability settled from the profit. Should I need to pay that guaranteed amount? Not required. Got it, not got it. So this guaranteed amount will get triggered only at the time of winding up. When? If the assets are not sufficient to pay the liabilities, that time this will get triggered. Got it, not got it. It's not a compulsory thing to pay. If assets are insufficient to pay liabilities, then extra amount we need from owner, no, that will be taken from the guaranteed amount. Sir, I guarantee 2 rupee per share. They're asking 5 rupee per share. Will I pay extra 3 rupees? Not required. Need 2 rupee where you pay panna mattu. Clear or not clear?
Yes, sir.
So my humble request, go back, if possible tonight, max to max tomorrow morning. Whatever theory we've discussed, please just give a plain reading. You'll get a very strong hold of it. Next class, when I do a very fast revision, no, everything will stay intact in your mind and you'll feel very confident if any question is twisted and asked in the exam. Am I loud and clear? Right. So with that, let's put an end to today's session, people. That's all from my side for this session. I will see you all in the next class, which is Wednesday, 6:50 p.m. sharp. Until then, bye-bye. See you. Take care. Thank you so much.